Hi, this is Kim and welcome to my channel for everything lifestyle, life advice, and health and wellness. Please don't forget to like and share the video and subscribe to my channel. So today's video is about 5 ways to practice self-love. But before doing that, I would like to explain what self-love is. So self-love is holding your happiness and well-being in high regard. It involves making sure that you are kind to yourself and you create boundaries in your life so that everybody and everything does not have access to you. And to me, self-love is a mind, body, and soul transformation. Mind involves your mental and emotional wellness, which includes your inner thoughts and your surrounding environment. Body involves your health and physical wellness, which is how you take care of and protect your body. And soul is your spiritual wellness. For me, that is my relationship with God. Self-love is something that I have worked on over many years, and I can finally say that I do have self-love because working on my mind, body, and soul is something that is most important to me right now and continues to be. So let's talk about 5 ways to practice self-love. Number 1 is to keep your internal dialogue in check. These are the things that we say to ourselves each day. And I hear a lot of people say we can be our own worst critic, and that is very true. We tend to be harder on ourselves than most other people are on us, and I'm someone that has always been that way. But there is a thin line between constructive criticism and negative criticism. Constructive criticism can help you grow, but negative criticism can help tear you down or lower your self-esteem or cause you not to love yourself. A good example of this would be something like if you made a mistake at work. Constructive internal dialogue would be, okay, this is the mistake I made, this is why I made the mistake, and this is what I can do in the future to prevent making the same mistake. Negative internal dialogue would be calling yourself stupid, thinking you're worthless, or thinking that you're a terrible employee. And thinking like this is not helping your self-esteem or helping your emotional wellness at all. Number 2 is distance yourself from toxic people. At some point in most people's lives, we come in contact with toxic people, which are people that negatively affect your happiness, your mood, or your well-being. They can do this by the things they say to you, by the way they treat you, or by the situations they put you in. And a toxic person can be a family member, a friend, or someone you're in a relationship with. As I mentioned earlier, self-love involves creating boundaries. And this is a great area where you can create boundaries for yourself. If there is a toxic person in your life, then removing yourself from their life is probably the best option for you. And if the toxic person is a family member, then creating distance between you and that family member would probably be a better option instead of just completely removing yourself from their life. Number 3 is work towards a healthier lifestyle. This is one area of self-love I have been working on a lot recently. It involves improving the foods you eat and the amount of exercise you do. Also, if you have bad habits like smoking or drinking excessively, that's definitely something that you would want to work on. Our bodies are a temple, so we should treat it with love and respect. Number 4 is protect your body. This is something that a lot of people do not like to talk about, but when I say protect your body, I mean be careful with who you are intimate with. The same way that you want to pay attention to the foods and things that you consume is the same way you want to pay attention to who you lie down with. There are a lot of diseases out there, so you need to be very careful with your body. And number 5 is strengthen your relationship with God. This is actually the most important part of self-love. I learned that when I strengthened my faith, that I noticed that the mind and body changes that I mentioned earlier came a lot easier. I started to pray and talk to God every day, and I even started to read some of the Bible. There are many things involved in self-love, but these are just a few things you can practice to get you started on your journey to self-love. I wrote a blog post about self-love that goes a little bit deeper into it, and I will link that in the description below. Also, I am a women's life coach, so if you need help along your journey to self-love, you can always book a session with me. The link will be in the description. And always remember that self-love is not something that happens overnight. It can be a very long journey depending on the person. So my advice would be to get started now so you can be on your way to loving yourself and having a happier and healthier life. Thank you for watching, and I hope you have a blessed day.